G'day everybody, and welcome back to our curated playthrough of Mass Effect. In the previous episode, we completed the Mass Effect DLC mission known as Bring Down the Sky. We essentially saved millions of people on Terra Nova, the planet that you can see right behind us, from imminent destruction, as the asteroid X-57, which is essentially this rock that we are standing on right now, was crashing into it. So I suppose you could say that we're somewhat of a hero, I guess. But anyway, let's jump into the Mako and get the party started. So there's nothing left for us to do here on this rock. All we need to do is really just go back onto the Normandy. So let's do that now. Righto, here we are, back aboard. Now, since we actually picked up quite a lot of new items and, you know, level 8s and level 9 items, I figure it might actually be a good idea for us to take a look at our equipment, see if we can just, you know, equip our guys with some better tools for the job, if you will, and yeah, that way we'll be going into all of our fights with the best, I guess, weapons and all of that sort of stuff. Now, I am thinking about the next few missions and who I'm gonna take, and I figure maybe we should take Liara, because she hasn't really seen too much action recently, and we'll take Tali as well, just for that sort of decryption and electronics abilities. Let's take a look at our equipment first. Alright, so I really like the Thunder, so I really just want to see if we can upgrade. So we'll take Thunder 6. I think we can probably just take the next level up for incendiary rounds, because that's been working really well for us. So we'll take that. Combat scanners, so yeah, again, we'll just go with the next level up. And aside from that, let's also just take a look at our sniper rifles and see if there's anything better here. So Equalizer has actually been doing really good for us, but I don't really see another like level up for the Equalizer, so we might actually take something different this time. Ooh, here we go. Volkov 7 looks pretty good, so we'll take that. Now we've got Shredder rounds 4 for it. Wonder if we have better ones. Ah, here we are. Shredder round 6. So we'll take that. We've got the kinetic stabilizer for the sniper. I think that's actually a good one to have. Let's just take a look at anything else we can plop on here. We might actually chuck on one of the combat scanners for the sniper as well. Alright, grenades. So I think we picked up several grenade upgrades, so let's take a look here. So we're using cryo explosives right now. We could go the one level up, or we can either do that or go to high explosives or incendiary. And I'm thinking maybe we switch it up to incendiary this time. Now, armor wise, obviously I do like my Onyx armor. If we have like one level up for the Onyx armor, that would be good, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Now on to Liara's equipment. So we have never given her a better assault rifle. She doesn't really use assault rifles that much, but perhaps maybe we can afford to give her something different here. So maybe Banshee 6. We won't bother with the upgrades for now though. pistols. So she's using stiletto. Let's just check here. Okay, so there is a level 5 for the stiletto, so we could probably give that to her. And she has cryo rounds 4 at the moment. We could probably upgrade that to cryo rounds 5. And let's see here. Okay, looks like we only have like combat scanners. There's actually high caliber barrel, so maybe we'll give that to her. Alright, so Omni Tools. Now this is the reward that we got from Simon the engineer that we met on Asteroid X-57, Savant 9. Now, I don't think I want to give it to Liara, because she's not really our main tech expert. We'll probably reserve that for Tali. But we will give her Polaris 7 though, since obviously that's much better than the starting Omni Tool. The what do you call these amps? I think we'll give her the best amps that we have, since she is primarily using biotic abilities. And armor, so yeah, I think we can afford to give her maybe Mantis 6. Alright. Upgrade wise, so shield modulator 4 is what she's using at the moment. We could probably give her shield modulator 6, but I wonder if there's anything better. Kinetic buffer 6 actually doesn't sound too bad, because she then also gets like plus 14% cooldown reduction, so we'll actually give that to her. Alright, very good. And Tali. So let's start off by looking at her shotguns. Okay, so we picked up Katana 8 in the last mission, and we definitely want to give that to her, because she does primarily rock the shotgun. And we could probably give her better incendiary rounds at this stage. Yep. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we only have combat scanners and combat sensors, and I really don't think that there's any reason for us to give any of our squad mates these upgrades, because it's not like we use their radar to spot enemies. Pistols. Okay, so she's got Ryko 6 now. We could probably give her the next level up. Palladium rounds 6. Okay, I think that's still the best one. And let's see. Yep, here we go. So Savant 9 goes to her. And alright, armor wise, I mean, there's the Onyx version of the armor, but it's not really giving us good stats. I mean, it does give her better tech though. Yeah, maybe we'll switch up to the Quarian Onyx armor, because that also sort of gives us the standard skin variation for Tali. And yeah, I'm a little bit vain in that regard, guys. Alright, now since we've actually spent a little bit of time looking at weapons, armor, and all that sort of stuff, it might actually be a pretty good idea at this point to take a look at some codex entries around some of those technologies. So let's just have a quick look here.
A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element 0. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, A simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Alright, there you go. So essentially we've got what could be miniature nuclear weapons in our hands. But yeah, I suppose that's all sort of tempered by the mass effect fields. Alright, and let's take a look at small arms as well.
All modern infantry weapons, from pistols to assault rifles, use micro-scaled mass accelerator technology. Projectiles consist of tiny metal slugs suspended within a mass-reducing field, accelerated by magnetic force to speeds that inflict kinetic damage. The ammo magazine is a simple block of metal. The gun's internal computer calculates the mass needed to reach the target based on distance, gravity, and atmospheric pressure, then shears off an appropriate-sized slug from the block. A single block can supply thousands of rounds, making ammo a non-issue during any engagement. Top-line weapons also feature smart targeting that allows them to correct for weather and environment. Firing on a target in a howling gale feels the same as it does on a calm day at the practice range. Smart targeting does not mean a bullet will automatically find the mark every time the trigger is pulled. It only makes it easier for the marksman to aim.
Very cool. Suppose at this point in, the development of all these technologies, we've made it excessively easy to be very good at killing people, I suppose, or killing things. While we're here, we might also just take a look at the codex entry for upgrades. The development of practical manufacturing omni-tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of field modification kits or upgrades are available for common equipment such as weapons, armor, omni-tools, biotic amps, and even grenades. An upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts and an optical storage disk. When loaded into an Omni-tool, the OSD provides all technical specifications required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade onto another piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular, and installation can be completed in less than a minute. Since Omni-tools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastics, ceramics, and light metals, rendered into semi-molten Omni-gel for quick use, it is quite possible for a trained soldier carrying upgrade kits to customize gear on the battlefield to fit the current tactical situation. Very cool. So I guess that would explain why it's so easy to switch around all of our upgrades. Again, another codex trying to keep everything as grounded as possible. I like how games these days try to, basically attach and explain the lore of every little detail. Makes things a lot more believable. But anyway, we are needing to decide what to do next. So let's just take a quick look at the journal here. I am thinking that we should take a look at the strange transmission assignment. Now this is one that we actually picked up when we were, I believe, in Ambassador Udina's office, snooping around his computer. So you discovered a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. So let's find the commune. We need to head to the Sentry system in the Hawking Eta cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. So I think that's the one that we will do. Let's get to it. Alright, so here we are at the Exodus cluster. We just need to find the Hawking Eater cluster. Here we go. Doesn't look like there are any other systems except for the Sentry system, so let's make our way.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eater cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Okay, so this must be the biotic commune that our journal was talking about.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him, he might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to resolve things peacefully. Now, I did say that I was going to take Liara and Tali, but I think I might change that, and I might actually bring Caden along as well, since he is also a biotic. Maybe if we get into any arguments, people might actually listen to another biotic. I mean, Liara will be there as well, but yeah. Anyway, let's get things started, and as usual, we'll start from the top. Tharopto. Tharopto is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. Medallion. While scanning the planet Tharopto, you discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams reveals a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. Very cool. Next. Not sure how to pronounce this. Canctra. There you go. A terrestrial world of average size, Canctra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. While scanning this planet, you have detected a significant deposit of cobalt. Nice. Next. Clendagon. Clendagon is an arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminium with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Clendagon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Wow, okay, so interesting. Something has the technology to do that, so whatever it is. Pressrop. Ooh, okay, so we can land on this one. Presumably this is where we need to go. Pressrop is the moon of Clendagon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance has opened bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Pressrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Alright, we will come back and land shortly, but we'll check out some of the other planets first. Tamahera. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicate that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker insulating atmosphere in the past. Alright, and I think that's it, but we do have an asteroid belt here, so let's just quickly scan all of this. There we go. A metallic asteroid. A metal-rich asteroid, fair enough. While scanning this asteroid field in the Hawking, is it Hawking Eta or Hawking Eta? Anyway, Hawking Eta cluster, you detected a large deposit of palladium. Alright. Well, I guess there's only one place to go, and it is Pressrop. So let's land. And I think, as I mentioned, we will take Caden instead of taking, I think it was going to be Tali. So we'll take Caden and we'll take Liara. And yeah, we'll probably be the person with the most firepower here. Yeah, hopefully if things get dicey, our biotic strength will, you know, outmatch theirs. Hopefully. Alright, here we are on Pressrop. Let's just take a look at the map first. Okay, so we've got an anomaly here, some debris, and that's the biotic compound that we need to go to. So presumably the commune's going to be there. Let's start off with the anomaly and yeah, work our way there. Ooh, actually, there's another marker here which wasn't on the map. Let's just start by investigating this point of interest first. Oh, jeez, okay. So it's been a while since we fought Thresher Moors. to be extra careful. Don't want to get too close to the tentacles or the Thresher Maw for that matter. Very good. Just a little bit more. Alright, I think one more cannon round should do the trick. Very nice. And just like that, 41,000 credits. Pretty good. Alright, well, got a little bit distracted, didn't we? So, doesn't seem to be anything around here though. Alright, let's make our way to the anomaly now. Really interesting looking planet over there. That, I guess, planet looks almost like a moon, but in fact, we're the ones who are sitting on the moon right now. Okay, and I've just spotted another anomaly over that side as well. Let's see if we can investigate that one first, since that one's not really showing up on the radar. Sorry, not showing up on the map, rather. It's showing up on our radar, but not on the map. Okay, looks like it's a little bit easier to get up there from this side, so let's just quickly swing by. Alright, what do we have here? This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Okay. To the southwest. So, I presume it's just the anomaly that we can see here. So, but let's just quickly check out what's going on here. Maybe we'll be able to find some loot. Hello. Ooh, a level 8 sniper. Nice. Might be able to give that to Garrus. More stuff here. And thank you very much. And I just spotted this in the corner of my eye. A couple more Omni tools. Very good. Alright, well, let's see if we can investigate this anomaly, because I think that's where the tracks lead to anyway. Okay, yeah, they weren't exaggerating when they said that this place was very craggly and jagged. It's a bit precarious here, so just gonna go down slowly. right way. Maybe we need to just climb up a little bit here. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing some sort of transport there. Okay. What is this? Ancient debris. Ooh, an insignia. Digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from a very old freighter. It was marked on one side with the Macedon outpost insignia. Very cool. Not sure if we've seen an insignia recently. What is going on here? I think this must be one of those wildcat miners. The front of the rover is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. There you go. Wonder if this accident is, when I say that sort of quote-unquote accident, I wonder if it has anything to do with the biotic commune that's present here. Anyway, next destination is the debris. Guess we're gonna have to climb here. Come on. Alright. That's a bit precarious. I don't think we have any other choice though. Alright, not too bad. I can see something down there. Maybe a crashed probe of some sort. Okay, bit of a roller coaster ride here. Okay, we made it.
I'm on my way.
Nice. Ooh. You currently have 251 items. You are nearing the 300 item limit. You'll be forced to salvage any new items you find once you reach this limit. Sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. Right, okay, so there is an item limit. Alright, when we go back to the Normandy, we'll figure out whether or not we want to convert things to Omnigel or sell stuff. Let's take all of that. Alright, so with that out of the way, now the only destination left really is the biotic compound, so let's make our way. Hopefully it won't be too difficult to get there. Although I do see a massive mountain in the way. Let's just try and get up from this side, which doesn't look too bad. Ah, okay, there it is. I can see some minerals over there. Definitely stands out. This compound looks pretty quiet, so no one's started to shoot at us just yet, which is good. Let's see if we can grab whatever this is. Gold. Okay. I wonder how valuable gold would be in this sort of age. Easy 20,000 credits. Thank you very much. Alright. Just gonna do a quick drive-by here. Looks like they've got like some sort of underground facility. And then there's this building as well. Now we are also checking out and seeing whether or not we can find any signs of those Alliance, I don't know, were they soldiers? We sent a couple of people from the Alliance to see if they can talk to, I think it's Major Kyle. Right. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get in here though. There is this small structure outside of the main building as well, so let's just check that out first. We'll take that. Alright, well, here goes nothing.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Far end of the compound, so... Ah, okay, so the doors opened over there. Fair enough. I mean, does that mean we can't enter this building? Let's just see if we can check things out. Okay, so we can enter the building, so... Let's just spend some time looting here. Oh, okay, it's the same message as before. Well, I suppose the message is just going to keep coming up if we don't reduce the number of items we have. Okay. So it looks like the...
Nobody cares about us biotics. We have to look out for each other.
Yeah, looks like the biotics are just hanging about here. They could potentially turn hostile though. Just want to be careful. Let's not draw our weapons, guys. Hopefully taking their stuff won't piss them off. Alright.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Oh, sure you can.
Everyone looks at us like we're freaks, just because we have biotics.
I suppose a lot of biotics are treated with suspicion. Guess it's a relatively new concept to humanity. Bit janky there.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Okay. I guess they're suggesting here that they have murdered those Alliance soldiers. maybe? I mean, we didn't really have any evidence to begin with, but I guess it's almost assumed that they were murdered.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Yeah, calm down, calm down.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Alright, I think I've looted everything. Let's go into that other facility and see if we can find Major Kyle. And hopefully we can resolve things peacefully. Yeah, more cultists in this facility as well. I suppose we would have had to fight through all of them to get to Major Kyle, if we weren't trying to pursue things peacefully.
Biotics can feel safe here.
Fair enough. Good for you. Anything to loot? That's the main question. Medical kits. I don't think we really need any more Medigel at this point. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, another level 8 sniper rifle. Very nice. Okay. Don't see any more lootable containers, so... So Major Kyle must be through there, which means that we should check everything else first.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
You guys are starting to sound like nutbags, to be honest. Yes. Alright. Let's go speak to Father Kyle. I mean, Major Kyle.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Ooh, okay. Well, look, you can't have trust without giving a little bit of trust, I suppose, so let's do it.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody. Alright, fair enough. Well, that means we just need to go back to the Normandy.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
I don't know. Debatable. Just doing one last check. Ooh, okay, almost. Forgot about this one. Alright, very good. Alright. That was not bad at all. No bloodshed whatsoever. So we didn't even have to draw our weapons on this planet. Actually, we did have to kill that Thresher Maw. I take that back. Alright, let's go back to the Normandy. Okay, now, have we actually completed that mission? Here, Major Kyle. Return to the Normandy. Okay, Admiral Hackett needs to be informed so he can arrange for a team to arrest Major Kyle. So how do we actually contact him though? We just go to the conference room and... Okay, it doesn't look like we can contact Admiral Hackett from there. Maybe we just have to open the map.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed, Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Alright, very nice. So that's it for our mission in the Century system. We're gonna have to sort of decide what to do next here, so you just exit out of the map for a second and let's take a look at our assignments. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to worry about all of these collectibles, but we do have still maybe about 3 assignments that we can think of doing here. One is the Doctor at Risk. So this is one that we found, or something that we picked up while we were on Noveria. So head to the Newton system in the Kepler Verge and warn the Doctor. So Kepler Verge. Yeah, I think maybe this is probably the next one that we can complete. So let's see if we can find the Kepler Verge cluster, I suppose. Here we go. So we sort of have to make a few jumps to get there, but let's do it. Ooh, okay, so there's the Newton system, and then there's the Herschel system. I mean, we do need to go to the Newton system, but maybe we'll actually make our way to the Herschel system first and just, you know, have a look around and see what's going on there.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, so that's yet again another mission. Let me just take a quick look at the journal entry for that one. Okay, besieged base. Get to the medical base. Get to the medical base on Kohi, located in the Cacus system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Okay, so we're not even in the right cluster for this one. Eliminate the biotics while avoiding civilian casualties. Biotics again. Jeez, okay. Alright, well, I mean, we will do this at some point, but probably not today, because we do need to actually make our way to the Hades Gamma cluster for that one. For now, we'll actually just have a look at what's going on in this system, in the Herschel system. And yeah, if there's any missions that we can do here, we'll try and complete those. So let's start from the top. Clobaca. Clobaca is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a hazy hydrocarbon atmosphere. Its surface is mainly composed of chlorides with deposits of solid and liquid form hydrocarbons. Mattol. Several attempts to chart Mattol have been made, but none have been successful. By normal standards, a small rock planet, Mattol has a dense atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and argon, with a surprising amount of water vapor. Fogs and rain are common on the barren, lifeless surface. Mattol is pleasant enough to be considered a terraforming prospect, though its low mass and the high radiation of the energetic blue star Herschel place it fairly far down on the list. Alright, next we've got Tunjal. Tunjal is a massive terrestrial world, nearly twice the size of Earth, with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of iron, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, and many corporations are lobbying for mining rights. Alright. Okay, looks like there's something here. MSV Fidel. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry, private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Ooh, okay. Dr. Hart. Isn't that the guy that Garrus wants us to find? Yeah, okay, so we might actually be able to try and complete this mission and complete the request that Garrus has for us. We'll hold off boarding for now. Let's just take a look at the planet nearby. Klugon. Klugon's hydrogen-helium atmosphere is given a fairly dramatic emerald tint by chlorine and ionized gases. It has nearly 100 moons. Alright, and we've got the asteroid belt as well. I think we came across something here. A rocky asteroid. A metal-rich asteroid. While scanning this asteroid field, you discovered a large deposit of platinum. Very good. I'm just going to scan the rest of the asteroid belt, just in case we have anything else. Okay, so since we're thinking of boarding this vessel, it might actually be a good idea for us to take Garrus with us. And yeah, if we're going to be doing that, I actually just want to quickly go down and arrange some of our equipment for Garrus. Actually, we haven't spoken to Garrus for a while as well. Might have a quick chat with him. What's up, Garrus?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. I still think CSEC has its flaws, but I understand why they do it now. I see the importance of being firm in the face of evil, not letting it change who I am.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going back to CSEC. I think I can make a difference there. I'll also reapply for Spectre training, but I'll do it right. I won't compromise myself to get there. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't deserve to be the one protecting them.
Wow. Well, Garrus has turned over a new leaf.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Oh, very good. Let's take a look at Garrus's equipment here. Alright, so probably give him a better assault rifle as well. Maybe he can take Thunder. In fact, we could probably do with one of these ourselves. But let's just go back to snipers. So he's got Naginata at the moment, so he can take the level 8 version. Alright, shredder rounds. We have better shredder rounds? Yes, we do. Very good. And yeah, okay, so we've got better kinetic stabilizers as well. That's great. And okay, so we gave him the logic arrest tool when we were on X-57. But we actually have some better Omni tools now already. So we'll give him the chameleon tool. And ooh, yeah, okay, so you can also take like a better piece of armor as well. Not entirely sure I'm a fan of the coloring on that one, but hey, we'll leave it for now. Ablative coating. Give him ablative coating and might give him energized weave. Alright, so he's going to be a bit tankier now, which is great. And just in time for our meeting with, I think it's Dr. Salion? Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, here it is. Find Dr. Salion. Head to the coordinates. Garrus gave you coordinates of Dr. Salion's last known whereabouts. Head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge, which is exactly where we are right now. Alright, so might take Liara and Garrus on this next one. I think that'll be a pretty good balance between biotic and tech. Actually, we do need someone to open up containers and stuff, right? So maybe we might actually bring Caden and Garrus. So, but anyway, I think this is probably a good place for a bit of a break, guys. We might continue and see if we can complete Garrus's mission in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you in the next one.